It's been a while. Well, hello everyone. And as of, well, not recording this video, but releasing this video, I'm officially 19 years old. It's been weird. The past year itself has been very strange. And I've talked about it quite a bit, considering the fact that I've gotten myself more involved in the Roblox community. But I want this video to be different. I want this video to be about me personally, which is why I'm uploading this to my secondary channel rather than my main channel. But in general, I guess the main thing is just that being 19, it just feels like I'm about to hit a really big milestone next year, turning 20. And just, man, I guess the best way to put it is that I just feel like I haven't done much with my life. And I know that seems like such a cliche thing to say, and I know that it feels, and especially to a lot of other people, it might feel like too early to say that considering that I'm not even 20 yet. But I don't know. I think being involved in really any form of engineering, any form of development, especially trying to get into a community where pretty much everything and everyone you interact with revolves around developments. You, or at least I, feel very much out of place. I feel that there are so many people who are younger than me, way younger than me, 13, 14, 15, who are just infinitely more successful than I am. And then there are those who are maybe almost around twice my age, who are industry veterans, who are industry titans, who have way more knowledge and way more business acumen about development in general and especially Roblox than I do. And I'm just left sitting here like, well, I've been on the platform, I've been developing seriously for maybe about 2 years now, and I have literally nothing to show for it, really. The best I've got is, well, the book deal and my YouTube channel. And I mean, those things are significant. Those things are definitely things that I am proud of. But they're not significant in the way that other people have made impact on this community. So I don't know where I want to stand right now in terms of that. I don't know if this is just imposter syndrome or if maybe I'm just not cut out for this sort of industry. I'm really not sure. I think in terms of knowledge, like I have it handled to a certain degree. Like I can learn the things that I need to learn. But when it comes to things that are more abstract, things that require more creativity, artistry, design, and especially business, it feels like I'm just way, way behind. I don't know, just some thoughts as I round another year of serious Roblox game development in a sense. And I hope that this year brings more success. As for other things that are going around in my personal life, I mean, the main thing that's I'm focusing on right now, the main reason why I really haven't been uploading videos is, well, school. My job, or I guess my duty, is as a student first and a content creator second. And I wish that in maybe another world that I could have the resources to just go content creation full time. But that's not the case. Maybe it will be the case in someday, but today is not that day, and this month is not that month. And I don't think that even if I decide to put all my time and effort into content creation, I will be able to get there until maybe 2 or 3 years later at the least. And this quarter has been especially grinding on me. It's the first quarter that I've started taking science and math classes since there was an issue last year. And so jumping back after a quarter of doing literally no physics and no math, oh boy, it hurts. And I guess the other thing is that I am taking more credits, I'm taking more units than is recommended. I'm essentially overloading myself on classes. And the funny backstory about that is that, well, initially I had up to the maximum number of credit or units that they recommend, right? 17 units. But I didn't have a CS class. The computer science class at that point was on waitlist. I couldn't get in. I had to wait to see if they opened up more seats or if some student decided to stop taking the class. Ultimately, when the slot opened up, they just said, go on through. You don't need to drop a class or anything like that. And ultimately, it was my decision to go through with taking an extra class. And I don't think I regret it, but it has been quite a bit of work to deal with. But at the end of the day, I really hope that I can get back onto schedule and upload a video sometime soon. I have a script that I sort of put together at like 11 p.m. at night for the next episode of the Roblox scripting guide, but I have yet to record that, and I'm still testing out like the audio levels and things like that in this room. I think it's a little bit better now. I don't know exactly what the reason is, but it just sort of fixed itself. But yeah, as for other things, I mean, I don't know. I've been really looking into just other business related things, and I feel like that's where I sort of fall over the most. Just, I don't have that entrepreneurial spirit. And I'm not talking about like those Instagram hustlers who put hashtag entrepreneurial or entrepreneur on every single post and pose outside of rented Lamborghinis and things like that. Like, just to have that sort of spirit of being able to handle business, I feel like is something that you can't fake. It's very easy to see when someone is faking their business success, because those who have that sense, the spirit, can thrive in any industry, can thrive really anywhere. And those people, well, they're surviving off of selling ebooks and courses to people who don't know better. So on that front, I mean, I've started reading a lot and studying a lot on how to day trade. I know it's a very weird thing to really talk about, and I don't expect that a lot of people in my audience or even in my friend group would be particularly interested in that sort of stuff. But it seems like a fairly straightforward thing. It feels very rational. It feels very solid, you know? There are ways of doing things that give you a higher percentage chance of not losing a bunch of money. I don't know. I'm not sure if there are really any books out there who can really teach me this sort of stuff in terms of getting that sense for business. If you have any, feel free to leave a comment. I'm open to suggestions. But beyond that, that's pretty much all I have. I mean, I'm 19 years old, gonna be entering my 20s, and the future is just so uncertain. I don't know what's going to happen, but that's life, I guess.